You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young the Restless fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for November 10th through the 21st. We've got Sharon making threats and Victor snarking at somebody. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, hit that subscribe button. On Monday, November 10th, we've got Cane fuming because Victor used his stolen AI against him, against Arabesque, and Cane demands to know if Phyllis helped him. Victor laughs. Adam says that he's got no proof at all. Cane tells Victor that he won't get away with it, but Victor is snarky and tells Cane, you should go save your company. Victor tells Adam he's going to destroy Jack next after Cane storms off in a rage. Later, Adam tells Chelsea that the AI means that Cane is going to be out of business soon, but Adam is worried about Jack, who Victor plans to target next. Adam just wants Victor to stop all these antics and just be satisfied with what he's got. Chelsea suggests they find a way to stall Victor, and Adam says maybe he can pull a distraction to get him off of Jack. When Cane is fuming, Phyllis walks up and hears him on the phone with the IT team, and they aren't able to activate the kill switch to stop the AI, and he keeps demanding they find a way. So he tells Phyllis what Victor did, and Phyllis says it's not too late to stop it, but Cane wonders if this is all karma back to bite him for the things he's done. And he wants Phyllis to assure him that she didn't help Victor with this, but before she can answer, Billy interrupts and Cane takes off. Billy's nosy, but Phyllis won't clue him in, but she does warn Billy that Victor is after Jabot. But Billy brushes it off, says they're ready. Phyllis says that AI can't be stopped, but Billy says Jabot is ready. They've shored up their defenses. Adam warns Chelsea they need to be ready for the Abbottcom launch that he overheard Billy talking about, because that means a competitor for them. Victor leaves a message for Michael asking what he found out about Noah's LA problems, and Phyllis drops in on Victor and says that Billy insists that Jabot is protected from the AI, but Victor thinks it is a bluff. Phyllis says that attacking Cane wasn't part of their deal, and Victor says Phyllis is not his partner and doesn't tell him what to do. Victor also says that Phyllis will get Jabot. That's what they agreed on, and wants to know why she even cares about Cane when she's the one who did him dirty stealing the AI. Plus, Sally tells Billy that Jill doesn't really want Audra hired at Abbottcom, but Sally's going to do it anyway. Billy pushes back and says Jill may pull the funding. Audra's mad that Holden told Claire about their dirty past, and Holden said Claire was digging and he threw her a bone to stop it. Audra worries what Holden said is going to cost her her job at Abbottcom, and Holden reminds her he left out the most important part, and that was the identity of the guy that they scammed. Sally shows up and Holden goes, and then Sally tells her that the Abbottcom investor is against her hiring, but she's going to hire Audra anyway. And Sally says once Abbottcom is up and running and launched, she will bring Audra on board, and she agrees to keep her distance from Sally's company until then. On Tuesday, November 11th, we've got Sharon taking care of things herself. She is going to go looking for Mitch, aka Matt Clark, and just confront him and deal with this head on, because the guy tormented her. He raped her. That history is so awful. Victor admits something about company business to Nikki. I wonder if he's going to tell her that he is driving Cane out of business and that Jack and Jabot are next. Nikki won't like that. Nick discovers something stunning about Sienna Bacall, and that's the fact that she is cheating and having a full-blown, more than an affair with Noah. It's not just nookie. There's feelings in there. And this should be when Nick sees them kissing at the hospital, because Sienna goes up to visit Noah. He tells her, don't worry about anything. And Nick walks in while they are lip locked, and he wants to know what's going on. Later, Nick tells Sharon that Noah and Sienna aren't giving him a lot of information, and they are very worried that Matt Clark, aka Mitch, knows, and that might be why he targeted Noah. Wednesday, November 12th, We've got Billy breaking a promise to Sally. And I wonder if Billy's going to call Jill and says, look, I know you're the secret investor for Abbottcom. Sally made him promise not to do that when Billy mentioned calling Jill before, but he really wants to block Audra's hire and may think that calling mommy Jill is the only way to make it happen. Nick tells Sienna the ugly, ugly truth about her new husband, who is really the villainous Matt Clark. Sienna might not believe Nick at first, but she will eventually because Sienna is starting to sense something is off with Mitch. She has no reason to think that Nick would lie to her either. Sharon and Matt Clark threaten each other, so I do think Sharon's going to confront Matt about Noah's crash and warn him he better stay away from her son. And Matt may threaten her that, he'll come after all of them. I remember seeing in an interview with Roger Howarth, who is playing Matt Clark, who said that he doesn't even pretend to be a nice guy for very long. He is just back to bad right away. Thursday, November 13th, Christine and Danny finalize their wedding plans. It's almost time for the big day. And Cane defends himself, maybe against the AI Victor attack. Maybe it's more Lily accusations. And Victor and Adam take a side quest and decide to attack Billy and Abbottcom. And I wonder if Adam is distracting his dad and trying to keep him off of the Jack and Jabot thing. Then on Friday, November 14th, we've got Phyllis and Cane caught by Lily, and they are in a compromising position. Victoria and Nate are in a position where they can no longer deny the sparks and their chemistry. Daniel and Tessa are hanging out at Crimson Lights. And this week also, Matt orders Detective Burrow to get the guard posted outside Noah's hospital room out of the way. Looks like Matt wants to hurt or kill Noah because on Friday he is cornered. The week of November 17th through the 21st, we've got this ordeal with Matt Clark spiraling out of control and into danger for more than one person. Kyle freaks out when he finds out about Claire's night of passion with Holden. More on what Audra and Holden did in LA that they are hiding from everybody. Sienna and Noah's feelings deepen and they want to get her away from Matt, most likely, especially now that Sienna knows who her husband is and what he's capable of. Phyllis may have access to that kill switch and could save Cane, but may demand a high price. Adam wants to protect Jack and Jabot. And if Victor loses control of the AI because of Phyllis, he's going to come unglued. Plus, Sally is upset with Billy because he went behind her back and did something she specifically told him not to do. And we've got Jay Rodriguez back as Pietro, the party planner. And I suspect it is for Danny and Cricket's wedding, which takes place on Friday, November 21st, and carries over onto Monday, November 24th.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.